and signposted off limits. They say it is for our own protection, but could it actually be for the protection of alien visitors? Tonight, we unseal the shocking existence of alien operations in some of the most remote and forbidden regions on Earth. A global effort has begun. Secret files hidden from the public for decades, detailing every UFO account, are now available to the public. We are about to uncover the has put the base under unwanted scrutiny. Locals have reported seeing mysterious white discs 30 feet in diameter floating in the sky near the base. Experts come to the stunning conclusion that they may in fact be man-made UFOs. Others believe they were constructed with direct assistance from aliens, living and working in the labyrinth beneath the base. Hard evidence of the top-secret work underway at the base was collected from the most unexpected source imaginable. On March 15, 1991, the Space Shuttle Discovery was passing over the area when its cameras picked up something astonishing. The footage shows a massive UFO hurtling over Australia at an estimated speed of over 50,000 miles per hour, nearly 3 times the shuttle's top speed on launch. Some believe the UFO was the product of top-secret work underway at the base. But if aliens are working at remote sites like Pine Gap, are they friend or foe? Coming up, we investigate an isolated base in New Mexico. Evidence of what goes on in this terrifying facility may reveal the greatest betrayal of public trust in history. At secret bases like Pine Gap in the Australian outback, aliens are said to be helping scientists build futuristic aircraft and weapons. But are these aliens really our allies? Compelling evidence exists that humans and aliens may have already engaged in combat deep inside one of the most closely guarded bases on Earth. Unsealed case file: The Battle of Dulce. Dulce, New Mexico, 1977. Cattle have been discovered mutilated. The cuts have been made with a surgical precision beyond the capability of any known technology. The bizarre crimes catch the attention of Albuquerque-based physicist and UFO researcher Paul Benowitz. During his independent investigation, he is introduced to a woman who claims to know what is behind the bizarre crimes. Under hypnosis, she reveals to Benowitz that she and her son were abducted by aliens and taken to an underground base. There, she saw not only cattle being mutilated and drained of their blood, but vats filled with human body parts. While there, the abductees were fitted with alien implants, through which extraterrestrials could control their bodies. Benowitz is stunned by the woman's account. He begins monitoring communications in the area and picks up what he believes to be transmissions from an alien spaceship. Benowitz tracks the UFO to a remote area on the New Mexico-Colorado border that he dubs Dulce Base. In 1979, UFO insider Thomas Costello infiltrates Dulce and smuggles out shocking photos. Costello's photos show aliens conducting horrifying genetic experiments on humans. Even more shocking, Costello says the human subjects were abducted with the full consent of the United States government.
Another theory is the fact that they're genetically engineering humans, that it could serve some purpose in altering our genetic code or the way that we evolve as human beings. My guess is they could potentially make a life form that they would like us to evolve into, let alone just try and make another lesser being evolve into what they're aiming to create.
In a separate incident, a U.S. government employee, Phil Schneider, was helping to dig a labyrinth of tunnels below the base. Schneider's team inadvertently opened a large cavern where they stumble upon a group of aliens experimenting on captive humans. A battle ensues. Though severely wounded, Schneider escapes, but a number of his colleagues are killed in the conflict. According to Schneider, the tunnels below Dulce are a fraction of what lies beneath the surface of the United States. UFO investigators believe the underground network may have been created by a highly advanced drilling craft called a submarine. Operating like a submarine, the submarine is propelled by nuclear power and bores through the Earth, leaving massive tunnels in its wake.
I think when you talk about the sheer technological power in the 21st century that you would need, you start nearing kind of an impossibility to pull this off, and they were able to do this. That's an amazing feat.
Once completed, the tunnels are traversed by maglev trains that may travel over 300 miles per hour. But where could they possibly lead? Experts believe a secret network of tunnels may connect some of the most sinister bases on the planet, like Dulce Base and Area 51. They may even lead to one of the strangest airports in America. Denver International Airport. This massive structure is the second largest airport in the world, covering 53 square miles. The terminals are decorated with art, depicting oppressive military imagery and apocalyptic visions. The strange works of art above ground only hint at what might be going on beneath. March 21st, 2013. A father and son notice strange lights in the sky from their suburban home. The Colorado residents track 3 glowing lights flying in a triangular formation in the sky above the Denver airport. Authorities at the airport refuse to comment, and an FAA spokesperson insists nothing out of the ordinary happened that night. Although the airport opened in 1995, construction beneath it has officially never stopped. The buildings reach 8 stories underground, deep enough to withstand the force of an atomic bomb. Connecting the terminals and baggage area is a passenger shuttle system, but at Denver International, there is a second, completely separate rail system. This allegedly links to the maglev tunnels and may allow the movement of alien technology from sites like Dulce. Coming up, they may have technology that's out of this world, but is extraterrestrial life also penetrating the very heart of American power? Across the world, aliens are reported to be operating out of remote locations, often with the full cooperation of top-secret government agencies. But they may no longer be content to live on the fringes of our world. One of the strangest stories about presidents and UFOs involves President Dwight D. Eisenhower. It is said that Eisenhower had not 1, not 2, but actually 3 or 4 meetings with extraterrestrials to establish an open skies agreement with them. According to one account, an extraterrestrial may have penetrated the highest office in the land. His name, Valiant Thor. Valiant Thor allegedly went to work at the Pentagon for 3 years when he was codenamed the Stranger. To this day, the chilling nature of his work for the United States government remains unknown. Is Valiant Thor's infiltration of the U.S. government in the guise of friend or foe? And what will become of the human race when every earthbound alien decides the time for hiding is over?